everyone, my name is Wayne, this is Kia, welcome to the Ridge Programming Broadcast. We are now live, it is 1-1, you have not missed much. A goal from Banks and a goal from Vitti to start things off here. Matty G is now here for the Toronto Maple Leafs, and he looks to try to be the deciding factor, and hopefully bring it 2-1.
Alright, Pablo, I'm not going to be able to hear you.
They are
because my
down
headphones
2-0
are
in
going
the
to be around
series.
my neck, so give me just a moment.
Alright.
I have to go close my door and, everything. Well, there's another goal.
And a goal for Vitti, taking it off. 1 minute left in the first period. Vitti with 2 goals already. We've had some technical issues with the Roblox server and our computers alike.
Vancouver able to take that one away. Slappy Santa with it now. Here comes Vitti as he takes that one away from the neutral zone. Here's Vitti cutting inside, shooting, and a nice stop there by Mr. Sticky Banner, or 420 miles even, I apologize. Still trying to get it right. He twirls, he's looking, Alty's still on the ice with him. Here's Banks, sends one over to Matty G. Now here's Vitti, and that's going to be the end of your first period. Wayne, you've been in the game for a little bit longer than I have, and I apologize, but what are you noticing?
I mean, Toronto is running like a well-oiled machine now that Matty G is back from his vacation. Tornado is still not back from Ibiza, and it is obvious that they are going to be struggling a bit. However, A-Fox and Banks on the same team. A-Fox has a lot more offensive help. Haven, Alty, good defense, and obviously Maz, who is the best goalie this playoff series. He, however, has a save percentage. He already has faced 12 shots compared to Sticky Bandits 2. It's very obvious who's dominating the offensive section here, and they are not seeming to slow down.
Absolutely not. Vancouver with it now. Sends one up there to A-Fox. Drops one back to Shadow Vitti. Here's Banks. Banks now on the far side boards, cutting inside. Excellent pass up there to Vitti, but... sorry, not Vitti. I'm just so used to them being on the same team. Here's Alty. Vitti takes it away from him, but sends it wide. Leaf Morph in the slot. Taken away from him by Banks. Here's Vitti now. He's looking. Taken away off of his stick by Casual Alty. Lobbing one up now. Here's Bleb. Drops him back down to Matty G. Sending one up. Alty gets past the defenseman with some slick deking. Drops one back now. Here's Vitti. Vitti now on the far side boards. Gives it to himself, but Alty is right there. Able to recover it. He dekes around him. Sending one over. Here is A-Fox. He's twirling. Looking for someone to get it to now. Taken away from him by Bleb. As he gets body checked into the boards. Here's Slappy Santa now. Slappy Santa with it. He cuts inside, shooting, and a nice stop there by Mr. Sticky Bandit. Here's Matty G. He's looking. That one goes off the back of a teammate. Taken off of his stick, but Leaf Morph is there to pick him up. Here's Vitti now. He's looking. Alty, unable to hang on to that one. He's been good so far. Here's Matty G. He's on the blue line looking. Passes it right to Slappy Santa now. He's one-on-one with Bleb. Gets around Bleb. Dekes past the first man, moving in now. He's looking to shoot. Okay. Here's A-Fox. Matty G. Looking. He decides to go ahead and send one up. Here's Vitti. Shut down quickly there by Alty. He lobs one up. Toronto still with a 2-1 lead. Banks now cutting inside. Vitti is right there, even A-Fox. And the one-timer chance was unsuccessful as a nice save was made there by Sticky Bandit. Now here's Vitti. Vitti looking now. Cutting inside. He gets past the first man, but Alty is there. Here's Vitti now. Drops him back to Leaf Morph, who's inside. Cuts him back down low to Vitti. Has now Casual Alty with it there. Here's Matty G. He's looking. Sending one now over to Leaf Morph. Sends one back over to Matty G. Tries to send one back to Vitti, but unsuccessful in that endeavor. Sending one over now. Here's Leaf Morph. Sending one up now to Shadow Vitti. He dekes to the outside. Tries to cut back inside, but Alty is there once again. Matty G. He takes control of the puck. Shooting from the slot area. Maz. We know that he doesn't like to move a whole lot. Makes a pretty nice save. Lobbing one up. Excellent pass over to Banks, but Vitti able to quickly take that one away. There's Slappy Santa now. Excellent packs now over there to Banks. Cutting to the inside, and Mr. Sticky Bandit pokes that one off his stick. Drops him back now. Here's A-Fox. Leaf Morph. Sends one back up now. Here's Vitti. Vitti now cutting inside. Dekes. Shoots. Scores.
Oh! And a second period hat trick for Vitti. Really firing up this game. Lighting the candle. All 3 goals for Toronto team. And Maz is definitely struggling against them.
Absolutely. Here is Banks. To the inside. One-timer chance shut down by Slappy Santa. Sorry. Not Slappy Santa. Fucking dude. Here's Banks again. No, multiple shots. Has some pretty good stops there. Here's Vitti. He's unable to hang on to that. Here's Slappy Santa now. He's looking. Sends one back up to Apex, right in front of the net. Save! Made by Mr. Sticky Bandit, this Matty G. Makes a pretty nice pass over to Bleb. Nice auto pass under the stick as Leafmorph with it there. Drops him back down to Vitti. Vitti is looking now. He's in the corner. Sends one back. Now here's Vitti. Now back out to Leafmorph, but Casual ulti was there. That's going to be the end of the second period. 3-1 high.
But that really does bring into perspective that Vancouver is definitely having a hard time scoring here. Another timeout. They're banning Vel.
But an excellent pass. Bleb able to shut it down. Here's Matty G. He's on the close sideboards now. Drops one back down to Vitti. He's trying to send one over back to Matty G. Now here's Vitti one more time. Twirling. And just leaves the zone. Sending one back down to Matty G. Now back over to Leafmorph. Inside shooting, and that one goes off the post. Ulti with it there. Sending one over. Now here's Matty G in. What? It's not offsides. Moving on in now. He's right in front of the net. Taken off the stick by Slappy Santa. Here's A-Fox. Matty G now. Here's Vitti. Drops him back now. Here's Vitti now cutting inside. Ulti able to take that one away. 2 minutes 35 left to go in this one, but A-Fox has plenty of time and space to shoot, and that one scores. Yeah. Goes in and out of the net. A-Fox.
There he is. I've been waiting for that all game. Just 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. A-Fox with an amazing move. Slides it right past Sticky Bandit.
I feel like if you are Vancouver, you might need to pull your goaltender here. He shoots, blocked down in front. Drops another one, shooting, and a nice save. Here's Bleb.
A real quality chance.
Absolutely. Here's A-Fox. He's got a chance. Bleb.
No!
Taking it up his stick in front, shooting, and a blocker stop. One more time now, A-Fox has it taken away. That's Vitti. Now is on the sideboards. Here's Vitti. Going on. What can he do? He's looking stone.
Game over. Vitti throws in a sunglass emoji in the chat, showing everyone, yep, I just did that. Linden spamming Toronto in 6. To be honest, with this added Matty G, who was last season's Defender of the Year, it's definitely a big upgrade for them. 6 minutes until the next game here. We are going to be streaming both games. Thank you to everyone who tuned into this stream but has to go play. We will be cheering you on for the next one here. Welcome, Parker, to the booth, our Ridge.
The crew here. Here's Parker.
Our Ridge member, faithful to the game. Parker, what do you think? You watched the last match in our stream.
I did,
What do you think? Yes. What did you think about? What were your thoughts about that game?
I think the Leafs have regained their confidence. They realized what they needed to do. Even though they didn't have home ice, they really showed that they're the dominant team here, and they should be their first seed. They really showed what they can do, and I think that if they keep that up, they'll turn this series around, and maybe they can bring it back in 6. That could be possible for the team.
It could be possible. It's not out of the question. You can't leave anything out of the question, especially when you're dealing with situations like these.